Здравствуйте, дорогие друзья!
Hello and welcome to Lesson 21, Part 1 of the Practical Russian course for students of Russian. In this lesson, you will learn how to use unprefixed verbs of motion and how to build up Russian sentences with them. We have already discussed verbs of motion. See the links in the show notes below. Tamara recommends reviewing them before continuing. Here we are going to use unprefixed verbs of motion and to build up Russian sentences with them. Be prepared to write down some sentences and to pause the video when indicated, as this will fix it in your memory. Unprefixed verbs of motion, multidirectional and unidirectional. We will build up a simple sentence where the subject is at the beginning of the sentence. The subject is who or what performs the action. For example, he is on his way to town. The subject is stated first. The subject who performs the action is he.
Он.
The verb is stated next. Here the verb is an intransitive verb of motion which has two infinitive forms, multidirectional
Ездить.
and unidirectional.
Ехать.
See Grammar 6. Now you decide which one is needed for this sentence. From the sentence, he is riding and on the way indicates that the unidirectional infinitive form is required.
Ехать.
Then conjugate the verb. Is riding is the verb in the present tense, so you need to change
Ехать.
to
Едет.
for the third person.
Он едет.
Now you are ready to say that he is riding his bike.
Велосипед.
Is in the nominative case, so you need to change it to the prepositional case.
Он едет на велосипеде. На велосипеде. Он едет на велосипеде.
Now you are ready to say that he is riding his bike on the way.
Дорога.
Is in the nominative case, so you need to change it to the dative case.
По дороге. Он едет на велосипеде по дороге.
Now you are ready to say that he is riding his bike on the way to town.
Город.
Is in the nominative case, so you need to change it to the accusative case.
В город. Он едет на велосипеде по дороге в город. Другой пример.
He goes to the theatre under an umbrella.
Он.
Choose the multidirectional verb
Ходить.
or the unidirectional verb
Идти.
and conjugate it.
Он идет.
Then put the nouns
Зонт. И театр.
in the correct cases.
Он идет под зонтом в театр.
In Russian sentences, you can change the order of the words, but you cannot change the cases.
Он идет под зонтом в театр. Compare. Он идет в театр под зонтом.
Now we will look at other examples. Your task is to choose the correct verb of motion from two suggested infinitive forms and conjugate it. Then decline, that is, put the nouns in the correct cases. See how it works. He goes to the table bringing the tea. Identify the Russian verbs needed in this sentence. See Grammar 6.
Он идет.
Unidirectional form of verb showing one direction.
Он идет и несет.
Note that if in one sentence there are two verbs of motion, then they both should be multidirectional or unidirectional at the same time. And this is obvious from logic, since the subject cannot perform an action at the same time in different aspects.
Несет.
Is a transitive verb which requires the object in the accusative case.
Чай.
Is in the accusative case.
Стол.
He goes to the table, so you need to decline
Стол.
to show that he goes towards the table.
К столу.
Is in the dative case.
Он идет к столу и несет чай.
They run around the field and they play football. See vocabulary 21 for
Бегать, бежать.
pause the video. Around indicates that the verb should be multidirectional.
Они бегают и играют.
Note that
Играют,
and
бегают.
have the same endings. Choose the correct cases for
Поле,
and
футбол. Они бегают по полю и играют в футбол.
they run across the grass toward the house. Put the nouns
Трава и дом.
in the correct cases. Choose the correct verb and conjugate it.
По траве к дому. Они бегут по траве к дому. На этом я прощаюсь с вами. До свидания.
In this lesson, you've learned about unprefixed verbs of motion and how to use them. This is the perfect course to get started with the Russian language and to develop Russian fluency. To see more videos like this, please subscribe, ring the notification bell to be notified when a new video is posted, and like this video to show your appreciation. And we will see you next time in the Practical Russian course for students of Russian. Goodbye.
Thank you.